Okay, gonna check to see if we're working here. The stream is gonna be working, or I have to edit some things. Welcome to Elite Dangerous Daily. I'm Dragster. We're gonna do part 2 of yesterday's stream. We're gonna talk about what other things you can do to generate money in early on to be able to get the ship that you need and the equipment that you need. And so today I'm gonna do bounty hunting, but I have pretty much a wet noodle for a ship because the sidewinder that they give you is not going to be much use. A couple of things. Phaser Reddock is a good friend, and he always scolds me when I make a mistake. So yesterday I made a mistake, and I want to clarify what I said yesterday, and I want to retract what I said. I said that you are going to join a faction, and it's actually you're going to join a power in power play. In Elite Dangerous, there are different powers. Let's just say that. There are 12 of them, and yesterday I joined Grom. Okay, you can join any of them that you want. You can choose from Iceling Duval, which is Empire, to Li Young-ri, which is, I believe he's independent. Anyway, I chose Yuri Grom. I pledged Yuri Grom. And the reason I did that is because he overall covers everything you can think of. Trade, exploration, bounty hunting. In any case, we're going to pledge to Grom again. Okay. And these are powers. So under the category of, I would say, overall, who runs things. Okay, the people who run things. These 12 are powers. They run things, right? But there are superpowers. Like, for instance, Iceling Duval belongs to the Empire. That's a superpower. And Felicia Winters, she's part of the Federation. That is also a superpower. And Grom, he's an independent. And the Alliance is a union of independent systems. So that would also be a power, a superpower. So the Alliance, so there's 3 superpowers: Alliance, Empire, and Federation. Okay, and there's a ton of independent states that are not run by any of these. Okay. Under these categories, there's also factions, and that's what I said yesterday, and I got scolded by Phaser Reddock. Factions are kind of like the local powers. The stations and the planets and the settlements have their own factions that run things, and some players even have their own player factions. Not all, but some. Okay, so those are the breakdowns. Let me repeat. There are superpowers, which are 3, right? The Alliance, the Empire, the Federation. There are powers, which are 12, which you can see here in power play screen. And then there are minor factions who actually run the local kind of governments. Okay? So that's a clarification of what I said yesterday. Now, I'm not going to get any missions, because basically I'm going to just go into something called a RES site, resource extraction site, and I'm gonna see if I can pick up I'm gonna see if I can pick up trail of some police. Now police are there. They're gonna be hunting down pirates. If there's pirates, we'll get bounties. So we're gonna do a low one just so I don't get my ass killed. So I'm gonna do a low extraction site. They go from normal to low to medium to high, and then there's the hazardous one. The hazardous one, there won't be any police. If you are a good pilot and you have some good weapons, then sure, hit up the hazardous one. But just so you know, if you die, you'll lose your bounties. So whatever bounties you've made, you will lose them. Okay? If you die. So don't die.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
So basically today we're going to okay, today we're just going to do some bounty hunting. I estimate I needed 1.3 million to upgrade the adder completely. The ship itself is very affordable. It's only like 70,000, but the actual modules are very expensive, and we also need an Artemis suit. So that's probably about we need about 1.8 million. So let's see if we can come up with 1.8 million in bounties in this low extracting site. Now, this is the way I first started playing. I did a low extracting site and I collected bounties. But back then we were trying to get like the Python Mach 1 from day one. So I think I needed to collect like 20 million, 25 million. We don't need that much today. And then to get our to get the actual ship that we need, we're gonna go to a different system. So I'm gonna outfit the drives of this ship so I can go there. My suggestion is, if you're a brand new player, is make sure that you actually try the tutorial, and it's fun. It's fun. Now we're gonna try to pick up the signal of some not pirates but police, and the police are gonna be after the pirates. Now this looks like a ship going into mine. So usually where there's a lot of activity, that's probably where the pirates are gonna be. So let's go that way. And I'm looking for some police, right? Okay, perfect. So he's looking for pirates, I'm looking for him. There's 3 of them, and he's gonna fire on that one. So what you want to do is try not to get aggro. Oh shit, he already died. Damn. That was not fun. Alright, so let's keep following these guys. What you want to do is have your weapons hot, fire upon it, and let's just chase these guys and see where they go. Fire upon it till it's red, and then if it blows up, because these guys are killing it, I gotta get close. Because these guys could take out the next pirate pretty fast. So I just chase them. Hopefully I find myself a pirate. If I don't, I'm in bad shape. Okay, I think they found somebody. Yeah, I think this guy's a pirate. Yeah, he's a pirate. Okay, so we got him red. That's good. He's red. We don't want to get aggro, so we don't want him to attack us. We just want him to blow up, and he blew up, and we just made 144,000. We don't want to grab aggro. We just want to hit him because remember we're flying a wet noodle. So let's just keep chasing these guys. System authority. They're looking for bad guys. So you want to turn the ship red, but not get aggro. So just hit them once or twice, and then that's it. You get aggro, then they're gonna come for you, and you're flying a wet noodle. I think I picked up another one. Yep, it looks like it. Watch out, watch out, watch out. He's wanted. Don't shoot him. Let's see if I can shoot him. If I get aggro, I get aggro, but... Looks like I got aggro. Great.
Target destroyed.
Okay, he's coming after my guy. Good. Oh, this guy's badass, man. All right. I think we got the kill shot. We didn't get anything? What the hell happened? Well, that's not cool. He didn't have a bounty on him, I guess. Now there's 5 ships. 5 system authority vessels. Not turning red. Come on, turn red.
Target shields offline.
Okay,
Target
good.
destroyed.
Alright. This guy had a bounty. We want to keep chasing. That's 170, so this is going to take a while. What's up, guys? What's going on? I might go to the normal extraction site and just see what I can find. This one doesn't really have good stuff. Grab him, grab him, grab him.
Target destroyed.
It's gonna take a while. And I need 1.3 million.
Target shields offline.
Okay, we turned to red.
Target shields. Target shields offline. Target
good.
destroyed.
So that's not bad. So far we got. What happened? No, I crashed. Malvader. No. Wonderful. I think I got it before I went Malvader. Man. Just when we're doing so well. Okay, so I'm probably going to go to another site. Maybe the normal one. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what we're trying to do is get enough money to buy the adder, to buy the Artemis suit, and to outfit the adder where we can go and do exploration
Incoming message.
and exploration and exobiology. Now this is important because that's probably the biggest money maker that you can get, and we can do a lot of it, and it's the least dangerous. Let's see, did we lose our transactions? No, we still got 372,000. So this guy's a pirate for sure. The Predator Slayer. Wagget. His name is Wagget, the Predator Slayer. Where's the cops? Also, when you do scanning, you will get different patterns. He's gonna try to steal his stuff. Where are the cops? I have an assassination mission for Jules Verne. That's cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna take this guy on because
Flight assist.
I basically have a wet noodle.
Flight assist on.
Where are the cops, man? Come on, cops. Wagget the Predator Slayer. This guy's trying to steal the guy's stuff. Where are the cops? Oh, I see something coming. I have ships coming in, I think. Well, I'm not gonna fight him. That is an Imperial Clipper, and I'll get my butt kicked. So I'm gonna lose everything I've made so far, which is 300,000 bounty. But I don't know where the ships are. Where are the cops? He's trying to steal his stuff. I mean, what I can do is get, oh, another, this guy is what? He's mining. He's wanted too? They're all wanted? Yep, look at that. All the guys wanted to clean. He's clean. Here's somebody. Who's fighting who?
Scan detected.
Okay, now we can shoot. Okay, he turned red, so that means we're gonna get the bounty. Let's just keep shooting and help out the cop. I think it's a cop. Yes, it's a cop. Nice. 566. Okay. Wagget the Predator Slayer is done. He's done. I found the system authority. Let's go follow him because he's going to the Python. And the Python's wanted. So this is the second way of doing things, right? You can just chase these guys around and get bounties, or you can do the transport missions and get money. Right now we're at 566, and we need We need about 1.3 million for outfitting. I'm surprised he's not attacking him. The python is wanted. Because he's by himself? I don't know. This will take longer, right? This will take longer than other things. But you gotta watch your health, you gotta watch your shields, because if you happen to die, you're gonna lose all your bounties. So Cobra Mark 3 and Black Widow. Yeah, let's go with these two guys. Maybe they have better luck. Oh, we got a combat going on. And we turned them red. It's a gunship, so we don't want to get aggro, but we can help.
Target shields offline.
Okay. Remember, I'm in a wet noodle, so I'm gonna let them do most of the killing. Oh, crap.
Target shields online.
Alright, 205. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay, that's good. We got another 200,000. So you don't have to actually kill them. You just have to turn them red. And that's main reason that I did that. So this way now I just chase these guys for the next bounty. So I'm kind of like helping out, but I'm not really, because they're doing all the work. So
Scan detected.
I don't know what their flight pattern is. They're just zigzagging all over the place. You know? So we got 772,000. We're just a little bit away from 1.3. We need 1.3 million. Actually, we need less because we already have 250 in the bank. So maybe 1.1. So just a little bit more, and then we can go home. Now, why do you want to do it this way? It depends on what you want to do. If you want to join the combat, you want to be a combat player, you can start early and do this, right? But I'm on this tune. I'm not going to. I'm not going to be doing combat. I'm going to be doing mining, so I can get my ship that I need. Because the goal is to go to Colonia. Okay, it looks like they picked up on somebody. It could take forever, but I might go to a different location. Whoa, already? Look at that, the vulture. Okay, team of 3. Okay, we got him. He's red.
Target shields offline.
But there's 2 other guys they want to attack. These guys. Tagged. Remember, we just want to tag them. We don't want to get aggro. Because if we get aggro, we're dead. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Because they will kill you. And he's coming after me. Yeah, he's coming after me. These guys out. Okay, the vulture is down. 282, not bad. Okay, let's try the scout. We're gonna explore. How would you do in combat and explore? Nice. Okay, 1 left. And 137, look at that. Nice. These guys paid out. 1.3 million is exactly what we needed. All right. So we got what we needed. Okay, what I'm doing here on the using your arrow buttons, these are called pips. System, engine, and weapons. When in system, you want to actually that actually builds up your shields. Engine, it gives you faster speed, and it restores your distro towards the engines. Weapons, same thing. So it builds up the distro for the engine. So those are called pips. 07. So we got 1.3 million. Is exactly what we needed. And now we can buy our ship, but we have to do this at another station. We're gonna do this in a Grom system, in a Grom stronghold carrier. That's where we're gonna buy the actual adder, and that is where we will outfit the adders so we can do exploration. So step number 2 when you're early on is use what the game is giving you so you can make as much money as you can, because like to buy a fleet carrier, it's going to cost you 7 billion. To buy other ships, they cost you millions. So exploration is probably the easiest and cheapest thing you can do to make money. Mining is also as important, but I will be doing mining for merits, so I can level up in my power in the Grom to level 100, and that is going to give me different things, and I'll explain when we do that. I'll explain why we're going to level up in Grom. And I say leveling up because really it is. It's you're becoming a higher leveled agent. Okay, so I want to see if I can swap out the engine, because I can't get to where I'm going in this engine. So we're not going to Colonia in this ship. We're going to Colonia as soon as I level up and have a few ships. And then we're going to use one fleet carrier to go up to Colonia, which will take probably 12 hours estimated. And that's where we're going to park 3 of my accounts. But I'll have enough for a round trip to get the 3 accounts back if they don't do any kind of colonization action in Colonia, where I can colonize from that place. So we're gonna leave the 3 there until we find out what the situation's gonna be. But right now we're just leveling, and we just did some bounty hunting, right, in this wet noodle. And we're gonna go to contacts. We're gonna go to administrative contacts, right? And we're going to sell our bounties and get a whole bunch of cash. Okay, so now we have 1.6 million, which is good. So we're gonna see if we can upgrade this FSD, frameshift drive, to something better, so we can go faster. The actual system is not that far away, and yesterday I ended up doing like 7 jumps for 20 light years, which was crazy. So we want to actually exchange the frameshift drive for an SCO, and this is perfect. We got an SCO that can jump 14.89 light years at least, right? So that's perfect. So we want to swap that out. Okay, we can store current whatever. Okay. Okay, so we got, that's all we really need is the SCO to get to the location that we need to get. So we already pledged to Grom. Okay. Power play. We pledged to Grom, right? Okay. So Grom has something called a stronghold carrier. That's where we're gonna go to upgrade to a new ship, and it's right where we can go here, which is Frey, which is pretty close. Frey is 30 light years away. And if you notice this little star with a dot, that means there's a stronghold carrier there. It's a stronghold system, it's a stronghold carrier. So we want to go there. How many light years? How many jumps? 3 jumps. That's better than yesterday. Okay, so we're going to go there. Swap out, which I need a fuel scoop also. Let's do this because the actual ship doesn't have distance. So let's swap out for a fuel scoop. You know what? Let's just do this. And put, if we have a good fuel scoop, it would be great. Only one. 1E. Oh. It's not going to be good enough. We're going to have to stop. Alright, we'll put it on anyway. Okay, we'll put it on anyway. All this stuff is loaned, so they're going to take it back, by the way. They're going to take it all back. Okay. So let's go to the stronghold system. I might have gone over the
Detach confirmed. You may depart when ready.
Frameshift drive charging.
I got insufficient energy in the capacitor.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I should actually put a better fuel tank. That would have been better if I put a grade 2 fuel tank on there. It would have been, I would have gotten the distance that I need to get there. Okay. What's the next one? LTT 15820. Alright.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
These smaller ships won't have the range of the larger ones, so you won't be able to get far. Now you can, on these really small ships, add fuel tanks to them and give them distance. Okay. So I put on a fuel scoop, and basically the way you fuel is you can go pretty slow or stop and fuel, but you will overheat, so be careful on that one. Like I'm overheating right now. I don't want to blow up.
Fuel sync disengaged.
You will overheat because you're not meant to do that at this point. Let's go. She's cooling down.
Frameshift drive
And let's go to
charging.
Frey.
Four, three, two,
Now, yesterday we did the transport, so we were transporting things. We're transporting items or messages or whatever we're transporting. And they gave us money for that, right? But to get the amount that we need, right? To upgrade, we're gonna have to do a lot of transport. So we're gonna go to Stronghold Carrier, and we are going to get our ship, and we're gonna upgrade our ship. Now that's the benefit of joining a power early on. I was gonna say faction. Forgive me, Phase of Ruddock. That's the benefit of joining a power early on. You basically will have access to these stronghold carriers, and the stronghold carriers have a lot of equipment, ships, upgrading, so you don't have to kill yourself to actually outfit your ship anymore. You find a stronghold carrier and you can outfit any ship the way you like. Yesterday I also said that when you're doing the data hunting, you know, you're getting exobiology done and you're getting exploration done to bring your data to a certain settlement. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that in a future video. Don't just sell it anywhere. That's what I mean to say.
docking request denied.
Now it's denied not because you're not a nice guy, it's denied because everybody and their mother's trying to land on a stronghold carrier. You know, which they're right here. Why would they have to land to refuel? I don't know. Because they're right here. They're always here.
Scan detected.
That's what it looks like. It's nice, right? I think so. I love the way it looks. Now the way to get them off quicker is you click on them, right? Ralph is the guy, and then you ask request for docking, and he'll leave. But somebody already left.
Docking request denied. Docking request denied.
Come on, people are leaving. Come on.
Docking request granted.
Okay, here we go.
Landing gear deployed. Docking
Okay,
success.
so we're here at the stronghold carrier, and we're gonna do a few things at the stronghold carrier regarding our ship. Now, we didn't buy the Artemis suit yet, just so you know. We didn't buy that suit yet, but we're gonna do that very, very soon. So what are we gonna do now? We're going to first we're gonna get back our SEO drive. Okay, because we that's an expensive piece of hardware, so we don't want to leave it in the ship. All right. So we're going to the fuel scoop. We can also take back. Okay, the SEO drive. Okay. And so right now we're going to buy our ship. And I love the adder. You can buy whatever you want, but I prefer buy the adder because it's cheap and it has a pretty good landing signature, so I can land kind of on any location on the planet. So current ship I'm actually gonna give in because it's a loaner. Goodbye, Cyberliner. And now I have bought the ship. Okay. So I have I still got 1.3 million, right? And let's see. We're gonna upgrade the ship. Now the first thing that I like to do is get rid of all my weapons. These aren't gonna do much anyway. They're really not gonna do much. You're not gonna do anything with them. But you might do some missions. And so my adder, I put missiles, regular fixed missiles. Now hopefully Grom has the advanced missile racks. Great, we can use these, or the regular fixed missile racks. We can use these, so we can use either or. But let's do some. Before we do that, let's do some other kind of outfitting. We're gonna leave the actual hull as is. Okay, we're gonna put thrusters at just regular 3As, so we can have some nice thrust. We're gonna get rid of the module that's already currently there. Okay. Replace the module. Actually, why still this was well, let's sell that and sell this because we want our money back. We want to do a 3A SCO, and I said it's expensive because this will give us a pretty good jump range, right? So we're gonna do that one. Life support I usually do 1D because it's lightweight and that'll give me range, right? Power distributor I'm gonna put at a 2A so I don't have problems with my distributor not giving me power. Sensors are important but not so much, so right now for us, so I'm gonna make them a little bit lightweight and put a 3D. The D's are the lightweight. The A's will give you the best range. B's will give you the best range. C's will it'll be somewhat good range with lightweight capability, but let's say we're gonna put the D. Okay. We're gonna leave the power plant for last because we're gonna see what kind of power plant we're gonna put on there. Now, do we need a cargo rack? Not really. So we're gonna get rid of the cargo rack. I'm not gonna be doing any hauling in this ship. This is gonna be basically an exploration ship. The shield generator, I'm gonna go to a bi-weave. Why? Because I want to. The Biweave shield generator is a better generator, and it'll protect us and regenerate faster. Protect us pretty well and regenerate faster. Okay. Now notice I've already gone past my power limit. Right, so that's why I'm waiting to do the power plant last. Now I need a fuel scoop. I need a planetary vehicle, like we had in the other one. Here we go. The 2G is lightweight. That's what you want. The 1G is heavier. Okay. But it draws less power. So we're going to go with the 2G. The 2H is more, it's heavier, but it draws less power. And we're going to do, for a vehicle, we're going to use the Scarab. You have option of 2. You got the Scarab or the Scorpion. Scorpion's more military. Okay. Let's go back. I want a really good fuel scoop. Okay, so fuel scoop. This one I'm gonna sell. Don't want that one. I want a 3. But I know maybe I won't have a 3 in this list. Do I have enough money? Yeah, I have enough money. Like a 3C. We can go with a 3C. We might run out of money. Hold on a second. Let's see what the power plant's gonna be like first. 3D, not good. 2A. So I don't have enough money for a 3A probably. Yeah, it's more expensive. It's 480. So I need another 160,000. But I can always get it later, right? That's what's good about engineering in these ships. So I'll go with a 2A. Okay. Okay, and now I got 63,000 for fuel scoop. No, fuel scoop. Let's see what we're gonna do for fuel scoop. We're gonna use maybe a 3C, and we're right at the edge of. We're right at the edge of how much power we can. Right, we have 960 overall. This will put us at 956. So we're gonna buy this one. So we got everything except one more thing. Oh, I forgot. One more thing I forgot. And we're gonna have to do some kind of mission. We need a surface scanner, a detailed surface scanner, and it costs 250,000. So we need another 250,000 to do that, but we can probably end up doing some delivery mission and getting that done. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Once I have the detailed surface scanner, we're going to do some exploration, and that's the next video that we're gonna do. So I will see you guys soon. Thank you for joining me. 07. Take care of yourselves. Fly dangerously, but stay frosty.